Hi friends, welcome to Creation Technologies. Today we are going to discuss about basic directory operations in C#. Before I explain what are the basic directory operations, let me first explain what is directory. So directory is nothing but about your folder, and by using those folders we will see couple of operations like how to create those directory, how to delete those directory, and what was the last creation time of the directory, and etc. So in this the basic directory operations, so here we are just going to use the directory class, and which is present under the system.io namespace. So basically the directory is a class, and under that there are various methods are present, like example exist method, create directory method, and delete directory method. So all those are present under the directory class, and here we are just going to to see what are the basic operations, and which we are just going to use in our day-to-day life. So let me show you with couple of examples like what are the basic directory operations. So here you can see I have opened the Visual Studio, and here you can see I have created a variable name called as the folder name. So even if I can give the name is directory name or anything, so basically the directory is nothing but about the folder, and this folder is not present under the D directory. So the first operations we are just going to check whether that this directory is present or not in our D drive. So what I will do, I'll use the if, and here I am just going to use the directory. So directory is basically the class which is present under the system.io namespace. So there is a method called as exist, and here we are just uh, checking whether that particular folder or the directory exist or not. All right, so let me put here breakpoint. All right, so here we are just checking whether that directory exist or not, and if I run the application, so I have just opened this one in the quick watch window to see whether the directory.exist, I mean that folder is exist or not. So which return false, which means this directory is not present in our system. So here you can see like I had explained you about the first operations. So let me first create this directory, like directory dot create directory, and here just we are going to give you the folder name. So here first of all we are checking whether the directory is exist or not. So if it is not exist, okay, then we are just going to create the directory. So let me pass here not, okay, otherwise I can put it here, put it in the else section also, but let me use the not. Right, so if I debug the next line, and here you can see this directory is not present in our system. So now it is going to create that directory. So now the directory is created. But let's say if the directory is not created, and if you want to do a couple of operations like delete or any other operations, then it will directly throw you in directory not found exceptions. So for the details explanation of the directory not found exceptions, I had explained in my previous video. So if you are not sure what is the directory not found exceptions, then you can watch my previous video. Alright, so here I had explained you about the exist method as well as the create directory method. Now let me show you another method, which is the get creation time, like when the directory or the folder was created. So here let's say if I give you the folder name. Alright, so here you can see its return type is date time. So I need to give the date time. So the date time. If I put a breakpoint here and run it again, so here you can see like when that particular folder or the directory was created. So here you can see that the date time is like it's May 23 2022, and the time is like 7:22. So for me that folder was created just before 2 to 3 minutes back. But let's say for you, if it was created like 1 year ago or 2 year ago or like 10 years ago, so it will show you the date time. Now let me show you another operation like directory. Directory dot get directories. So here the get directories. All right. So here the get directory is nothing but about, let's say under this directory. So my directory is D drive and test folder. So under this, so you can say like this is my parent directory, and under that, let's say a couple of subdirectories are present. So which will retrieve the names of subdirectories, okay, and including their path. So let me, if I pass here folder name, right, and what is its return type? Its return type is string array. So I need to give a string, like I can say subdirectory, right? So if I run the application again, right, so here you can see the subdirectory contains nothing, because in this folder, here you can see in this folder there are no subdirectories are present, and due to that reason it is not returning any type of subdirectories. And now, but let's say if it contains 10 subdirectories, then it will basically return you the number of subdirectories present under that parent directory. Now let me use another like get files. So here we are going to pass you the folder name. Alright, so let me explain the get files method. So get files is a method which will return all the files under that folder or the directory. So let's say, so here I have the directory name called as the D drive and the test folder. Okay. So under this, let's say 1,000 number of files are present. So now whenever I will just execute this get files method, then it will retrieve me all the files under that directory, including their path. So and its return type is string array. So I need to give you the same like string array as well as get. Now let me put the breakpoint here and run the application again. Alright, so if I press F10 or debug to the next line, then here you can see it contains like nothing is there, because under this directory or folder there are no files are present. But let's say if there are like multiple files are present, then which will retrieve you like all those files. Now let me stop it, the application. Okay, now we'll go for the next operations. So here you can see like there are a couple of other methods are there. Okay, so this move method is there. So by using this move method we can move those file or directory from one location to another. Okay, so let me use here the delete method. Okay, and here I need to pass the folder name. Okay. So here you can see my folder name is D drive and test folder. Let's say this folder is exist, and if I press F10, then automatically it will delete this folder. But let's say this folder is not exist, and if you are trying to delete it, then it will straightforward you throw you an like directory not found exception. So if I go to D drive, then I can't find the like the test folder here. Here you cannot see the test folder. Now let me move to another method. So here you can see there are like couple of other methods are there. Like what is the get creation time in UTC. So I had explained you about the get creation time, but here it will show you the time in the universal time. Okay, and what is the current directory? So which will give you the current directory of the current directory, and like there are like some other methods are there, like get last access time. So what was the last time it was accessed, that I mean that the directory was accessed. So these methods are like very simple, so directly you can pass those folder name, and you can get those. And here you can see the get last access time in UTC. So this time when you will just use the get last access time in UTC, so it will return you the time in the UTC format. And like get last write time, so when the last time that directory was written to. And it will also for the get last write time UTC, it will show you the UTC format. And this one I had explained to you, like move method. So here you just need to give the source directory name and the destination directory name. And like there are like couple of other methods, like the set creation time. You can set the creation time for that particular directory. And this one is just for the set creation time in UTC format. So there are like various methods are there. So I have explained you like almost like basic all the methods which we are just going to use in our day-to-day life. But there are like some of the other methods are there. So that those methods we use very rarely in our day-to-day life. So the basic methods which we use in the like day-to-day life is the exist method, directory.exist, directory.create directory, and directory.get creation time, uh, directory.get directories, which will retrieve you all the subdirectories present under that main directory, get files, which will retrieve you all the files present under that main directory, and the delete method. Also we can use those move methods to move those directory from like one folder to another method, I mean another directory. So, but basically here that copy directory dot copy method is not available here. You can use the move method but not copy the. So this is all about our today's discussion, like what are the basic uh, directory operations uh, in our C#. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to our channel.